Cozy Posy, and it's a sticker book. It's got like vintage stickers, vintage looking stickers in it. I've used quite a bit of these, and I bought this because I believe I was like trying to be vintage or something, like vintage and sunflowery and mushroomy, like that was like my vibe. So I bought this because I thought that it fit the vibe perfectly, and it doesn't anymore, as you can see. I'm a big purple gal and now purple moon and star person. This is some origami. Well, I don't think this is origami paper, but I have origami paper that I will show you. This is just random paper that I bought at Daiso. Most of my stationery is from Daiso. And I bought this because you know those like helmets that the Among Us little like characters wear, that like glass piece. I was trying to recreate it, and these are the colors that they use for the helmet. So I made the glass out of scratch. Like I got the white part for the highlight, bigger blue part for the rest of the glass, and then like a darker blue as like the very back and the base of it. Then I glued it onto a cheap headband, or I like paper clipped it or something. It stuck on there, and then I put it on my friend's head. My friend was orange, and my other friend was black. But yeah, that is that. This is some black, blue, whatever, different color. There's a star origami paper. This actually is origami paper. It's blank on the other side. And this was in my Moon and Star triggers video. I really like it. It's got these gold stars all over it. And I have made origami with this. My dream, my literal fantasy is to have an origami date with some of my friends, if they're willing to do it with me. They're probably watching this video right now, so if you are, hit me up for an origami date. It's been my dream for like 2 years now, I think, and I just haven't found the right people to do it with. One day, June. Okay, next we're gonna continue the paper trigger theme. Are these envelopes that I got for 89 cents at Target? I just bought these on a whim because I really needed envelopes at the time, because I'm a big letter writer. But sadly, these envelopes are not brown, which is what I wanted them to be, and they're also not long enough for the paper that I use for my letters. But it's okay. I problem solved because I couldn't afford to buy gifts for my friends for their grad parties. So instead, what I did is I took the longer piece of paper that I use for my letters, and I folded this part over it, and then it had like these holes at the corners here. So I put washi tape over that to cover it, so it just looked kind of like a design choice rather than a mistake. And so yeah, I have so many of them, I might as well use them. But I think I'm gonna go check out Home Depot to see if they have any brown, correctly sized envelopes there, because Target only had 2 types, which was upsetting. That's okay. But 89 cents for all of these. It's crazy. Okay. Next is this notebook. No, wait, what is it called? Note card. Note card holder. I got this at Target also. I guess most of my stationery is split evenly between Daiso, Amazon, and Target. This I got at Target, and it had its own set of like bullet note cards, the ones with the dots instead of the lines in here. But I had other note cards already that my mom had somewhere, and you know how like middle schools always always ask you to bring note cards for like absolutely no reason, and we never end up using them. Well, these are all the note cards that I've accumulated. I stopped buying them in high school because like you learn as the years go on. But yes, those are those. Okay, I'm gonna be gentle with this because I don't like crinkly sounds, and I don't know many people who do like crinkly sounds. These are the types of letters that I use to write things because it shows off I have like white stamps, like white ink, and that I use all stamps on, and it shows off very well on this brown paper. Okay, I hate crinkly sounds. We're not doing that. Okay. Okay, we're done with those. Let's move on to this. This was a gift from my bestie. She is such a good gift giver, like genuinely, and I suck at giving gifts, so that's our dynamic. It's a Studio Ghibli My Neighbor Totoro, pencil case. There is nothing in it, it's empty, and it's also very well loved. It's like dirty on the inside because I used this for school for 2 years in a row. And I think I will be taking this to college and using it there because I don't want to spend money on school supplies. I like buy my own school supplies and it gets pricey. So it's got mushrooms on it. Those little like these. So that is that. And the next is, I think, maybe my favorite trigger ever, that if you like a lot, I will consider doing a full video on just this. It is a 48 watercolor set. It is brand new. I have not used this. I am not an artist and I don't draw and I've never done watercolor before, but I figured that it's the summer and I really wanted to pick up a new hobby because I'm trying to delete social media off of my phone. So I thought I would pick up watercoloring. It seems like a safe thing to do. And I haven't used it because I think that at Michael's they sell watercoloring books, and that would be really cool if I could get my hands on one of them. That way it would be like easier for me to get the hang of watercolor. Maybe I can end up doing some watercolor pieces myself. But we have the white and yellows, the oranges, 2 yellowish browns, 2 pinks, reds, and purples, 2 greens, blues, dark blues, and grays, then deep browns, black, and I guess just another random green color. It came with a, where is it? A little paintbrush that is right here, as well as a watercolor pen that I don't know how to use. I'll figure this out, but I'm pretty sure I need to figure out how to like access it, but you put water in this part and it wets the brush at the other end, and then you just dip your brush into the paint and color. But I don't know anything about, I need to figure all this stuff out. But yeah, let me flip it over. Just plain black. these are all of my pens, felt markers, and highlighters that I have. It's not all of my pens, but it's like the colored ones. And the ones at the front are these zebra clicker pens that you can get on Amazon, and they're really good. Basically, they look like this. They look like normal pens, and they have this little like clicky thingy, and it's a marker on that end, and they don't dry out, so don't even worry about that. Then I have the midliners. I think everybody and their mother has these. They're double sided, so there's like this one, and there's these. I heard that you are supposed to keep your highlighters and markers that are double-sided, like flat, like horizontal when you store them, because the ink can go to one side rather than the other. I saw that ironically in an ASMR video, and I don't know if that is like true or not. But I guess it kind of makes sense. And then these are the Papermate Flare Medium felt markers. They just look like that. They're not the greatest. I mean, they're really good for note taking on specific kinds of paper, but on other kinds it kind of dries, like it kind of wears down the felt. So be careful. These are they're big crystal pens, and they're not good. They just don't write very consistently. Like they leave those like random little gaps. They just don't stay on the paper that well. And then lastly are these thingies that are, I'm pretty sure they're like rip-offs. It says Color Pen Mura. Don't know what that means, but they write well only at a certain angle. It's really inconvenient. It's not worth it at all. They are really cheap though because they're knockoffs. I will be I will be giving them to my mother. The bad pens that I just showed you and the crystal ones. Because she could use them for something. I know she can. And I'll be getting different pens for note taking later when I get paid. Okay, so this is one of the two pencil pen cup holders that I have. They're not cup holders, whatever. They're old, and I got these at IKEA. They are like, I guess I kind of just bought them because they were there at the time that I was buying my desk, but I really think that I should have waited for something a little bit cuter because they don't really like add anything to my room when they really could have. But what is this? Oh, this is a pencil. It doesn't belong there. This is my pen holder. It's got all different kinds of pens. It's got this jelly roll, this pilot, these pens that are so good. Let me show you. They're the Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7 pens. Best pens out there. If you're gonna buy any kind of pen, buy that one. Sharpies. It's got a highlighter in there. These pens that look like pencils. Red pens, etc. And yeah, that exists. Okay, next. Next is this little gray basket that I got at Daiso, and I keep all of my. There was a motorcycle outside. I live like a mile away from it's like that kind of slime, you know, that kind of slime that exists where it kind of like turns into dozens of little particles and it falls like a waterfall or something. I forgot what it's called. I used to be really into slime. I wanted to start a slime business. That obviously did not work out. This is from Mexico. It's a Pelican eraser, one of the best erasers ever. If you're gonna buy any eraser, buy it from Mexico because they make the best erasers that I've ever seen ever in life, and mechanical pencils also. Doesn't make much sound, but I had 3 of these. I've used up 2. That's how good they are. These 2 are, oh my god, mechanical erasers that my grandpa got me. They're also from Mexico, but I don't really use them because I'm not an artist. I don't really have a need for something like this. I guess I could use it more, but I just have so many erasers that I haven't really thought about it. And you click it here. And it doesn't work. Okay. I guess this doesn't work. Nope. It does not work. I guess for some reason it just refuses to. Oh, it's working. It's kind of getting there. A little bit. Not really. Go. No. It won't work. Not today. I have these smelly erasers. It's not like smelly like it stinks, but they smell. They smell like grape. They're really high quality for some reason. Like they work really well. It's got grape on it and a little face. And the first ones that I got were orange scented, and I loved it. I was so obsessed with it that I used both of them in the span of a week because I was just erasing everything. This is strawberry. It smells really good. It smells amazing. Look at the strawberry one. The strawberry one is addicting. It's like crack. Okay. Anyway. These 2 are just little fun. I haven't used them because they're so cute. This is supposed to be chocolate balls or something, and this is supposed to be Pringles. In can form. So they're gonna sit right there. And then these are the whole novelty of these is that they look like cereal or like chocolate or something, or candy, I don't know. And it's just, they look completely normal on the inside. I'll show you in a sec. But on the outside, it's just cute stuff. This little bear on the side. And this is strawberry chocolate on that side. And you open up the little cardboard box, and there's this, just a big little eraser in there. I haven't used a single one of them because I bought these years ago, and I haven't used any of these erasers in general because of COVID. Everything is online. I don't need an eraser. This eraser sucks. I'm not even gonna spend time on it. I'm mad at it because it literally doesn't work. This is just a plain black mono eraser. These are really good, high quality. But this was $2 at the place that I bought it. I don't even know why I needed to get it, apparently. This is a special kind of eraser because it erases ink and I think it's just ink and something else. I forgot what it was. It has a very sandy texture to it. It's very rough, and it kind of eats away at the paper if you scrub for a long time, which is why I don't recommend that you do that. But this is eraser dust, and the reason why I have a bag of eraser dust is because when I was younger, I used to be really satisfied by it, and I had an eraser that would produce really, really fine shavings. So I would just spend my time, all my free time, just erasing things, just erasing a blank piece of paper, and I would collect it in this bag, and I've had this since elementary school. So that was the kind of kid that I was. But I'm gonna put these back. Oh my god. because it's a whole bucket of colored pencils. They're Crayola. I really need to get more because a lot of them are worn down. These are the colored pencils that I use the most because I'm not, like, I don't need to use the really expensive Prismacolor ones. Yeah, there's a lot of them, and some of them are those like twistables, like this one. It's just a little green basket, an Easter basket, I'm pretty sure. I reuse all of the like little boxes and stuff that people give me. I'm pretty sure this is like a Secret Santa, but in the middle of like March thing that we were doing in a show that I was acting in. This was years ago. Okay, makes a lot of sound. Okay, last section of triggers. Oh, goodness gracious. I have this basket of things. I'm trying to be really gentle with it, I'm sorry. This basket holds the stationery that I use to make letters and stuff. I use this basket fairly often. I don't really use this as much. It doesn't really belong in there, to be quite honest with you. But I'll start with this. Put this over there. Okay. This is really fancy origami paper. That's what it said on the package that I got it in. This is from Daiso. It's like cloth. It is just so like fancy and dainty, and I figured that I would use it for journaling. Oh yeah, that's what this basket really is. It's like my lettering journaling basket. And so what I was planning to do is cut some of this paper up and place it on my journal, and then like do like a whole project with this as like the background because it has so many different colors. So yeah, I'm gonna put that on the floor there. Let's see, let me grab this. This is in my purple. Actually, most of these things are in my purple triggers video. These are purple wax pellets. Basically, let me actually show you. I have all of the things here with me. Okay, so this is really dirty. But basically, especially if you're like trying to seal several envelopes, which is what I did today. It gets really hot. Okay. These are a lot of this was in my purple triggers and moon and star themed triggers videos. But these are some stickers. Just a few of them. It's 45 pieces, 15 designs, but they're really cute. And they fit my vibe perfectly. So yeah, there's those. Then I have my washi tapes. There's like, this one's a constellation, these are stars, like planets, an arrow with a moon, rocket ship, like astronaut sort of thing, and then this one is from a different set. It's like a holographic moon, planet, star themed thing. Yeah, those exist there. Then I have my jelly roll pens. This one's really adorable. That I use to write letters. Then there I have this box. That has more washi tapes in them, but these are completely plain, mostly purples and dark reds, some orange and like light, just like nude colors. These are perfect for journaling and my vibe, like my everything journal vibe. I have a couple journals. Then I have some ink pads. This is white. These are from Versacolor. This is white. Heliotrope and lilac. Then I have some moon sticky notes. They're like realistic moons. And then I have only 3 of these little sticky tabs, the yellow and the purples, just for like random uses. I gave the other ones to the kitchen drawer of pens and sticky notes that we have downstairs, just for like writing grocery